Earlier this week, we had this Tesla Model 3 come into the shop, and the customer had two different requests for us. The first request was that they wanted a film that was going to give them the maximum heat rejection, so I knew that the ceramic window tint was going to be the way to go. The second request is that they wanted a film that was going to give them the most privacy on the back half of this vehicle. So the film that you're going to be seeing applied here is a 5% ceramic window tint. The window tint being applied in this video blocks out 99.9% of UV rays and has an IR percentage of 88%. The IR percentage is basically the heat that you feel coming from the sun while you're sitting inside of the vehicle. So if you're in the market for window tint, you should get a film that has the highest IR percentage. This past week, we had this customer come in the shop. He said he didn't want the factory tint that the dealership put on his vehicle, so we're going to take this off and apply a 5% window tint. As always, we remove the film with a Jiffy steam blade. By this point, if you haven't invested in one of those, I still highly recommend you do so. Once the film is removed, we grab our razor blade and scrape the entire window, getting any glue off of the window that will affect the window tint. After I clean the glue off and I cleaned all the edges, it's time to apply the window tint. Once the film is in position, I squeegee out all the clean soapy water, always making sure that my top edge is as close as possible. To be sure that the film doesn't bump down or peel off when I roll the window up, I'm going to grab my torch and apply a little bit of heat to the top edge, which is what you see here. Just to be sure that the window tint doesn't peel, I'm going to grab my hard card, paper towel, push out my top edge, and then roll the window up. This is the second stage of the two-stage method. I'm going to use a lot of soapy water to be sure that the film doesn't get stuck and it'll slide into position beneath the gasket. What we're doing now is squeegeeing out the clean soapy water on the bottom half of the window. We're going to take our panel cover off, we're going to clean the window, pull it outside, and hopefully the customer will like it. As the customer is leaving the shop, we always inform them not to roll the windows down for 24 hours.